serious. Here come rain.
In season and out of season.
This is from my Jamaica girls, Trinidad girls, my Asian. The world great. Indian Japanese girls, my New York girls, girls, my LA girls.
Good. But you got the floor. Bring some news out.
All right. First news is from InfoWars. It says Big Brother's alert. Cameras in the cable box to monitor TV viewers. It hardly gets more. You know, new technology would allow cable companies to see what you directly see on television. So what it's saying is that on InfoWars, it's a news site saying that in America they can see what you're watching on TV in the cable box. That's what's going on. It says this technology will come via the cable box messages called "We Are Watching You" app on the screen. So on the screen, it's saying that we are watching you. So what I'm saying is that the Illuminati is watching you when you're watching television. That's why they say the Big Brother is watching you.
Roy, you got an input on the new on TVs that's out today?
There's the Samsung Smart TV. There are TVs that just come naturally. They can do gestures. They have sensors on it and cameras on it that they can do gestures. Just change channels, go through different applications, right? These TVs are called smart TVs. They're totally interactive. They use these TVs alongside with games like the PS3i and the Xbox 360, where they get total facial recognition of individuals that they use alongside with the Big Brother program to know people and to know their associates, right? So it's a whole conspiracy by the CIA and the FBI to know and track people, right? That's it there.
Daniel 7 verse 20.
What's the spirit? That's what I was doing.
And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell.
The 10 horns is talking about the EU, the European Union nation. Alright? If anybody want to bring the list of the 10 horns, they can bring it out.
Alright, it says, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. Even of that horn, they had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things. So that eyes right there is talking about the satellites.
Hold on, first the 10 horns is Belgium, France, Italy, Germany, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Denmark, Ireland, Greece, and Britain. All these is an alliance with the United States. Alright? So now, say what you were saying, Jerry?
Yeah, so right there in Daniel 7 verse 20, the eyes right there is talking about the so-called white man satellites. It's talking about all this technology, like his satellites. So that's why we brought that piece out. That's what the eyes mean.
Yeah, that's beautiful because these new TVs, right? HD TV.
And the games.
And the what?
And the video games.
And the video games.
Xbox.
And these new cell phones like the Galaxies that's out. Those phones have camera. And those phones are linked to the what? To the satellite. Okay? Even when your phone is off, they got a way to activate it. They can keep track of you.
Yeah. Once the battery is in, and they show the world the technology for the past Olympics. In the past Olympics, they were showing you on BBC that they had officers out there with these glasses with a screen over their eyes, and they was watching at people. And as they watched the people, they had recognitions going back straight to their Facebook accounts. So the Facebook is tied in with the Facebook, Twitter, and all these other different social media, tied in with you and with your associates, so they know who you are and if you're associated with a terrorist or not.
That's right.
So they have the whole world on lockdown, and they're showing it in they have a series called called, you can remember the name Zucker? That series I was telling you about.
Person of interest.
Persons of interest. But they show you that these cameras that they have around the city, right? They show you these cameras pick up your facial recognition and carry you straight back to your Facebook account, your personal banking information, your cell phone number, your address, everything. They have everything on everybody.
And also Obama passed a law that they could go in your bank account and take all your money. And also it showed you in that movie with Will Smith. You know that new movie with Will Smith? No. What's that new movie of Will Smith that's out in the theater right now? After Earth. So now, Will Smith, right? There wasn't an accident. All right, there was like in a cruiser, right? So now, like a spaceship, right? So now it was a big accident, and the son had to go to a destination to get help, pretty much. But the son had a tracking device where Will Smith could track his son in a spaceship, right? So now they show you the movie that the RFID chip is coming hard, man. So now Kamala knows about this RFID chip because she went to India 2 years ago to find out about the biometric system. Bio means life and metric means the measure of life. So Kamala is planning to bring the RFID chip to this island, and these Negroes don't even know. Now, they passed in a law called Section 34. That Section 34 ties in with Act 11, I believe, to chip everybody on this island, right? That's what the Section 34 is about. They want to pass that full blown. And the money is going to be done away with. The money system might be done away by the end of this year. So they're going to track every Trinidadian, you know, and that's what Kamala is trying to push. And that's why Carmona is going to Rome to bow down to Pope. You think Carmona got that position out of the blue just like that? He's the president of Trinidad. And he going over there and bow down to the Pope. All right? Every time a prime minister become a prime minister, because Kamala had to go to Britain and bow down to Queen Elizabeth. Obama bowed down to Queen Elizabeth. Bush, okay? So now that's the New World Order. The New World Order is here, man. And their mission is to bring the RFID chip around the whole world.
Like, I remember about 2 years ago, in Obama's first term, right? What he did, in his campaign to that first term, he was saying he was going to take away the bills that President Bush passed about taking away your privacy. And what he ended up doing is the year before last, or last year I think it was, on July, the 4th of July was Independence Day. On the 6th of July, he passed an executive order taking away or giving him rights to intercept the world's internet and communication. So anybody's phone calls, anybody's private emails, all the information, President Barack Obama has permission to go and intercept anything at any time.
That's right. That's right. So, and that goes back to the CISPA and SAPA, you know, that they could go into your, like Brother was saying, to your email. So there's no privacy no more. There's no privacy. So they passed a law that they could go to your personal account and take your money, you know. But Trinidadians, man, they just go up and down, having a good time, eating and drinking and liming. That's what Trinidadian mindset is at right now, you know. But they don't know great evil is about to come to this island. Great evil is about to come. You know, the Most High might bring an earthquake, a tsunami. You know, people in Trinidad think they're untouchable. But that's not what the Bible says. That's not what the Bible says. So now, Obama already passed this on March 23rd. That it's going to be mandatory that everybody in the whole world going to have to get the RFID chip. He passed it in the Obamacare plan. All right, so Bridget, I know you got some information there on the chip. Oh, Dre, you want to say what you got?
Yeah, next one says U.S. foreclosure. It says U.S. foreclosure. A new research suggests that foreclosure in U.S. are rising up. It rose to 2% in May. And bank recession jumped to 11%. So otherwise, America's foreclosure is getting more higher. There's no term that's going to get more lower. is going to keep on going high. Like the gasoline prices, that's going to keep on going high. That's not going to drop. That's not going to drop down. It's going to keep on going high.
I got scripture for you,
The meat.
It's Revelation 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and is become a habitation of the devils, and hold every foul spirit in cage, a very unclean and hateful bird.
Yes,
So, go ahead.
Yeah, Babylon is falling.
So Babylon is America. All right, so when you look up the word America, not to cut you off, so I'm going to give you like the floor. America means bitter. And Babylon is America today. Babylon, when you look at the word Babylon, it goes back to the word Babal, which means confusion. So Obama passed a law that 2 men could get married and 2 women could get married. So isn't that confusion? Because a woman was designed to keep a man company, man. You know what I'm saying? So now they pass it. They come in with a new Bible and say Queen James Bible. Queen James. They're gonna change the Bible and make the Bible Queen James. That's right. So the Illuminati, man, the so-called white man gotta pay, man. He gotta pay for his wickedness. You know, but going back to what Ick was reading, a lot of people losing their homes in America, man. People don't know how in Trinidad that they're doing better than the people in America. Because America is falling. You know, Trinidadians should be grateful of what they have right now. Because there's a lot of Americans that's living in their cars. There's a lot of Americans that's living in the street. Yeah, go ahead, Al.
This is Isaiah chapter 13 verse 19.
Go ahead, Greg.
And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, so it's going to be done by missiles. It's just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Babylon is falling. In Babylon, everybody's going to Babylon, which is America. So we know that's talking about America in the Bible. Everything that happened back then is going to happen today.
Dre, this brother said it's going to be like massive destruction. So we're going to read, and we're going to talk about the chip soon, but let's talk.
The chip, the executive order. Let's touch
You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, and we're going to
Alright,
get
so
into the destruction of America.
This is a book called The World's Last Dictator. The scriptures talk about Babylon or the so-called white man being proud, right? And they were telling themselves. So they wrote this book called The World's Last Dictator. This was published in 1993, right? It was published in 1993. It was written by Dwight L. Kinman. It says, right? In times of increased international tension or economic financial crisis, right? By the stroke of one pen, the president will pass executive orders, right? And the following executive orders combined under the executive order number 11490. In one single hour, president of the government of America could take over all the communications, radio and television, etc. All electric power, petroleum, gas, fuel, etc. All farms and food reserves, all transportation, highways, railroads, etc. All citizens to be drafted into a governmental workforce, entire population centers, all health, education and welfare, all citizens nationwide to be registered by a Postmaster General, all airports and aircrafts, all homes, financing, and all railways in the land, waterways and public storage facilities, right? This overall executive order was passed by Richard Nixon in July 20th, 1979. And from that gives any other president of the United States authority to take control or to invoke that executive order, to take control of the world's communication and all the other orders that just called out. Right, take over.
Yes, that's what's coming to America. America's really falling, whether you like it or not. It's in prophecy. It's in prophecy, so it's going to happen.
Yeah, the Mosaic got to destroy that place. That's a lot of abomination, America. Because America is the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt. So now, let's go back to Isaiah 34, which you was reading, brother.
Yeah.
All right, so let's read that. Let's break that down a little bit for this brother for edification.
Isaiah 34 verse Isaiah 13 verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms.
Isaiah 34, start at verse 1.
Isaiah 34.
Yeah, Isaiah 34, verse 1. All right.
This is Isaiah 34 verse 1. Come near, you nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. Verse 2.
Right.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
That's right. So he's going to destroy the heathen armies and definitely America, man. And he's going to deliver them to the slaughter. Right? Go ahead.
I have a beautiful precept. I don't know if you see it.
Word.
This is Revelation 11 and 8. And the dead body shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Right? So across there, in what is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, which is the modern day Babylon, America, right? They won't be spared. They will be killed according to the scriptures.
All right, but that dead body is talking about Israelites. That goes back to Ezekiel 37, about the valley of the dry bone. Okay? So now, brethren, keep reading. Keep reading.
This is Isaiah 34, again, verse 3.
Come on.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Come on.
And the mountain shall be melt with their blood.
Yeah, that's talking about America. America gonna be destroyed. Keep reading, bro.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their
So
hosts.
they say it's gonna roll together as a scroll. When you see when that bomb dropped, was that Hiroshima? What other place? In Nagasaki, what happened when that bomb dropped? When they dropped that fat boy, it was like a scroll. All right, it was a mushroom. So that's the ICBM that's going to hit America. And it's going to be a couple of ICBMs that's going to hit America. Any country that have ICBM and nuclear capability, they're going to shoot missiles at America, man. Because America is Babylon. All right? So now, how this war going to start, man? This war going to start between America and Iran and Israel. All right? And now, when you mess with Iran, you're messing with Russia and China. Because Russia and China has great investment in Iran, all right, and among other countries. Okay, so now that's why America is going to be rolled up like a scroll, man, like a mushroom, man. And we hasten the days. We want these things to happen so we can go home. Okay, now you got a precept? Come on.
Galatians 6:14. And the heaven departed as a scroll.
Come on.
But it is rolled together.
So now what does it say? The heaven, what?
Departed as a scroll.
Now departed as a scroll. Now when you see movies like Terminator 2 and Terminator 1, when what's that? Linda Hamilton, right? What's that? Sarah O'Connor. She had a dream that America was going to be destroyed. Where do these directors get that? The directors get it from the Bible. The Bible, it prophesies of what's going to happen in the future. Just like the RFID chip that's coming all over the world into Trinidad. This right here is the mark of the beast. This is the mark of the beast that they're going to put in your right hand according to Revelation 16:13. Or 13:16, right?
13:16.
Yeah, 13:16. So let's read that real quick.
This is Revelation 13 verse 16. And he calls it all, both great, small and great,
Come on.
rich and poor,
Come on.
free and bond,
Uh-huh.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
So now, when you look up that word mark, in the Greek, it's called karagma. That means to stick and to prick into what? Your hand. And that's what Kamala's going to bring to this island. This is what the Section 34 is about. But Negroes don't read and they don't do research. They say, as long as no harm comes to me, I'm okay. But guess what? Harm will come to you. Because you're not supposed to take the mark of the beast. If you take the mark of the beast, the Most High will destroy you. That means you gave your life to Satan.